Hello everybody. Today I would like to tell you a 10 conversation between two people. Conversation 1. The man said to the woman, that column didn't make any sense. The woman replied to him, they had included before years of figures. The man suggested talking them out and added up again. Conversation 2. The man The woman said to the man he would be able to fix it. The man replied to her if he had ever got there. The woman commented the traffic was terrible at lunchtime. Conversation 3. The woman said to the man the mayor had no further comment at that time. The man replied to her the mayor wanted to opinion of the outcome had been of last year's negotiation if favorable to the union as it had been before year. The woman supposed they would defer that until the mayor was press conference. Conversation 4. The man A said to the man B he was sure he understand that they use the formula to arrive at the decision. The man B agreed with him. He thought as interest rates came down and he wanted to know if money should be more available. The man A said to him that was true for most loans. However, his application didn't meet the minimum requirement. Conversation 5. The woman complimented he had played better than she had thought he would under the circumstance. The man thought he had been too inexperienced for this cause. The woman said to the man the final score had proved his success matches his talent. Conversation 6. The man said to the woman he had been outside for half an hour then. The woman replied to him the meter was running and we had to pay him. The man agreed with her, however, it couldn't be all that comfortable in the cab. Conversation 7. The woman said to the man the color was match perfect. The man wanted to know if she thought him cat would run it. The woman agreed with him and he wanted to know what animals or furniture was more important. Conversation 8. The man I said to the man B that was one of her best works. The man B replied to him she had out on herself, and he thought that college was her best ever. The, the man A was happy about that, and he said they had given her a lot of support, and that was example repayment. Conversation 9. The woman supposed if they made the 8:10 they would be home at 9 o'clock. The man replied to her they didn't have a chance and they would never get a taxi. The woman suggested walking and she thought it was not far to the bus station. Conversation 10. The woman I wanted to how often that happened did. The woman B replied to her she was 10 to 15 minutes late every morning. The woman A suggested letting her know that they expected employee to be on time. Thank you for listening.